Don't hit that!
Oh, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Some of you might agree that the new D&D Dark Alliance looks like a waste of time. Which is why we decided to play Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance instead. Since this one came out when paper guides were still a thing, there's really not much in the way of help. So, before you dive headfirst into this 15-hour game, we've got a couple of tips and tricks to make your journey a little less painful. Hey guys, Jackie and Ryan here, and in this video, we're going to tell you 10 things you need to know to play Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance co-op. Just a quick word, we're not going to mention any cheats or exploits in this video, so if that's what you're looking for, Google it. And now back to the tips. Not those tips.
Number 10. Pedestals make friends. This would have saved us a ton of time. These nifty little pedestals can be used to revive your dead partner with reduced health. But the game doesn't really spell this one out, so when one of us died, we were so lost. We looked for a potion, we looked for a menu option, we even tried running back and forth over the body. The only real solution here was to reload when one of us died again and again. Until... With most games having some sort of immediate way to revive, searching for a PAL pedestal can be frustrating, especially when you have to run from a fight to do it. But these things are sprinkled pretty liberally throughout the dungeon, so once you find one, all you have to do is walk up to it. Which can also come in handy when you're being chased by the dudes that just killed your partner. And if things are getting really tough, then you can always just have a little fun and hang out in the respawn area. With your buddy in range, you'll resurrect almost immediately. Just make sure you guys don't get killed at the same time.
Oh shit.
Come on!
I got stuck on the door.
I held up my end. Number 9. Love that save button. Remember those PAL pedestals? They're also save points. So make sure to use them a lot because this game does not have any autosave features or checkpoint systems. It's 20 years old, remember? Like we just mentioned, these things are everywhere. You should be fine as long as you save your progress every time you find one. And every time you find a piece of equipment you can't live without, and before you hit the shop. Because apparently they didn't have buyback in 2001. Don't ignore this when backtracking either, because the only thing worse than retracing your steps is dying and doing it again.
Number 8. The settings are broken! No matter which way you look at it, if you start a brand new game with a brand new character, you should really be starting on easy. Now, nowhere in the game does it actually say this, but we tried hard mode for our first playthrough, and it was really, really bad. I'm talking like 4 hours of dying for 1 hour of gameplay bad. As a team, you might be able to cheese your way through for a little while, especially if you pick that dwarf, but once you get to that first real boss, well, good luck. Don't get me wrong, it can certainly be done, but the enemies just take too long to kill. Like, even the rats are damage sponges. There is no reason for rats to take 6 hits to die. That's just f***ed up. Anybody who's familiar with Diablo's now, 10-tier difficulty system? They'll see the echoes here, but don't take it from me. Check it out yourself.
Number 7. Naked is fun! Yay! When you start a new game, sell all your clothes. Unless you're a keep your socks on kind of guy or gal. 2 reasons for this. First, your starting gear, it sucks. No armor value whatsoever, just adds to your weight. Second, you look hot, no matter who you pick, even the dwarf. So why not? You're only going to get like 1 stupid piece of gold for each stupid piece of clothing, but it's so worth it to run around naked with a dagger. In the game, I mean.
Number 6, skip. don't yog.
I believe it's jogging or yogging. It might be a soft J.
Surprisingly enough, you can skip your way through this isometric action RPG. Jumping is not something I'd normally expect for this type of game, which is probably why we forgot all about it. Until we got here.
Wait. How do you get in here?
Jumping isn't just for clumsy crate hopping either. It also makes travel faster with every tap. Trust us, we tested it. And tapping jump is kinda like pressing the elevator button. It's proven to make it go faster. For real. So, instead of yogging through town, just jump around!
Jump around!
Number 5, don't make the first move. Don't just stand around and trade blows with your enemies like a dummy. Whip out a shield, block their first move. The attack will bounce off and leave you unharmed, which is the perfect time to stick it to them. The enemies are predictable, so if you alternate between blocking and hitting, you should be able to avoid most damage. Unless there's a large mob. Unfortunately, your shield won't do shit when you're surrounded, and the only way to tame tough crowds is by kiting them. Wait, back it up, 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 back it up. Use pillars and doors to split them up and pick them off one by one. Same goes for magic. Don't expect to put up your shield when fiery projectiles are flinging at your dome piece. You'll need to run, jump, and skip to stay out of the way. When there's no cover in combat, jump behind your foe, start attacking. You'll be out of range, and they'll be so confused.
Number 4, know your role, jabroni. Before you guys choose characters, there are some other non-obvious roles to consider. If you have a compulsion to vacuum up all the items on screen, you might want to choose the warrior or the archer. Strength is the governing stat for carrying capacity here, and both of these guys naturally have more of it, making them prime pack mule material. For better buying and selling power, try the sorceress. She possesses the most charisma by far. And whether that refers to her charming personality or those abundant assets, there is no denying that when it comes to buying, she's got these boys naturally beat.
Number 3,
No backsies.
leveling up. Most important decision you'll make in this game. And mainly because you can't undo it. There is no respecking.
Respect.
That's right. No backsies when it comes to point allocation. It's bad enough that you level up at a brutally slow pace, but God help you if you mess this up and you haven't saved in a while. For example, targeting for the sorceress. Looks appealing, but it's completely useless without a bow. She doesn't need a bow. Why would you make it easier to aim the bow, not the spells? And that's not the only trap you come across when leveling up. In fact, if you're interested in learning more about what not to do with your skill points, comment below and we'll make a video.
Number 2, break shit! I am all for games that let you break shit, and this is definitely one of those games. This isn't just senseless property damage though. Your sweet smashing abilities will award you gold and other prizes like potions or arrows. Ooh. So, if you see a barrel, box, or urn, go nuts!
Don't hit that!
Oh shit!
Fuck's sake.
Actually, on second thought, don't do that. The game likes to do this thing where they mix explosives with your breakables, but don't worry, the explosive barrels look different. Ish. They also trigger an ignite prompt when you go near them, so as long as you don't go around just blindly breaking barrels like a dummy, you'll be fine. The same goes for chests, some of which have an extra prize inside.
Number 1, unstuck yourself. I'm giving you fair warning, you're gonna get stuck on everything. You get stuck on boxes, on ropes, on doors, in corners. And this one doesn't have a quick fix, so you've just got to keep an eye out for those sharp corners and pointy objects. The best solution is to remember that the right stick moves the camera, So if you're backtracking, nudge it now and again and give yourself a clearer view. Because if one of you is missing, it's probably you. And you're stuck.
Get out of my way.
Stuck on a tree.
And there you have it. 10 things we wish we knew before playing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance co-op. For real, we played hard our first playthrough. Definitely not a relationship builder.
Oh, baby! Oh, why would you do this? I was trying to explore down there. Served you right.
Anyways, we had a lot of fun playing this game and hope that more co-opers, especially couples, check this one out because even though it's an oldie, it's still a goodie. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye! Wait.